Tom?
There's a conspiracy in the air. Conspiracy that reeks of a troll corpse that's been laid out in the sun for too long. No matter which guard I talk to, they all have said the same thing to me.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Then I took an arrow in the knee.
An arrow in the knee.
The same symptom for every guard in Skyrim. A shoddy knee due to a wayward arrow. And with little work available for a crippled adventurer who can still swing a sword, they took up guard duty around Skyrim. I asked around each city's barracks, and 3 guards from 3 separate towns managed to give me a description of whoever shot them. All 3 of them described the same red guard, and judging by the fact that the assailant was garbed in a tight red and black outfit, this man must have come from the Dark Brotherhood. These Brotherhood types are fanatics, killing in the name of their Dark Master for whoever pays the right amount of coin. Through a few leads and some violent shakedowns, I performed the Dark Sacrament to lure one of them to me. They say they embrace death and the void, but with the right persuasion, the assassin told me everything he knew. This Red Guard had retired from the Brotherhood. Mysteriously, around the time all those adventurers signed on to be guards. Curious, I tracked him down to a tavern in Solitude. I wasn't too thrilled when I accused him of shooting adventurers in the knee, but eventually, he confessed. Told me he was hired by an anonymous client to shoot any adventurer he came across in the knee, and he'd make it worth his while. But as quickly as it started, he received a cease order from the client. Not after crippling several hundred adventurers, apparently. I kindly thanked the man for his cooperation and headed out. I was at a dead end. Who hired the assassin to cripple these poor adventurers? What would he gain by doing so? My notes stared back at me with many possible leads, but none of them were conclusive. Until... yes. I know who did it.
Your hand was revealed when we were in Helgen, about to be executed. General Tullius may not have seen through your plan, but I certainly did. High King Ulfric Stormcloak.
I know not of what you speak, Dovahkiin.
Don't play dumb with me, Stormcloak. When word of the Empire's coming to Skyrim got to you, this country was lacking patriots. But everywhere you looked, there were mercenaries and adventurers asking for ridiculous amounts of money for their trade. You needed a way to keep Skyrim out of Imperial hands, and with little options, you plotted with High King Torrig to get the adventurers to work for cheap by forcing them to settle down. You hired a Dark Brotherhood assassin to cripple these people, so they'd have nowhere else to go but a recruitment office. Unfortunately for you, the High King had a conscience. He couldn't take it, knowing that he was harming people who didn't deserve it for the sake of his country. So he was going to confess. You couldn't have that. There'd be a revolt. Your new guards would back the Imperials and overthrow you. So you silenced the High King permanently and covered it up with a bullshit story about sending the people a message. You're the reason why this country is defended by the lame. They used to be an adventurer like me, but you cut them down in their prime with a single arrow.
And what if I did, huh? I'd do it again to keep the Imperials out of Skyrim. They're dogs to the Aldmiri Dominion. And no matter what you say, you can't stop me from winning this war.
The Imperials are already in Windhelm, Ulfric. You've lost this war.
I won't let it end this way. Not like this. Why, Dovahkiin? Why have you betrayed our people?
Betrayed? Justice was served here today, Ulfric. And the people of Skyrim will praise the Nine when they're not in the middle of a losing war. Back in Helgen, I might have supported you. I might have toppled the entire Empire in the name of the Stormcloaks. But after what I've seen, after everything this war has done to the people you so dearly care about, well, let's just say I used to be a patriot like you.